4 men and 2 inanimate objects, all competing to see who can predict the most games right this NFL season. How will the NFL intelligence on these 4 men stand up to the random chance of predicting between these 2 inanimate objects being randomly picked from a bowl or a Madden simulated franchise? Who will prevail? This is NFL week by week game predictions presented by Ascent Sports. Welcome. What's up, YouTube? It's Onion Bomb here on Ascent Sports, and welcome back to our NFL game predictions. This is week 6 of the NFL season. Before we get into the NFL week 6 games to predict them, let's take a look back and see what happened week 5. I am being joined by Isaiah and Jimmy. Unfortunately, Steven is MIA once again. But yeah, we got Bull.
He's in Florida?
What?
He's in Florida?
Bruh.
MIA, Miami?
He's not in Miami. But yeah, last week, I finally got the groove back. I got the best week. I went 12-4. And then Steven and Madden went 10-6.
I tanked the 1 o'clock games.
Isaiah and Jimmy went 9-7. And then the Bull went 5-11.
I literally got every 1 o'clock game wrong besides the Chargers and Browns, and then like every game after that right besides the Raiders game.
Isaiah, you still remain in the lead at 46-33-1, but I am now only 2 behind you at 44-35-1, and Jimmy is 2 behind that at 42-37-1. Steven's 2 behind that at 40-39-1, and Madden is 2 behind that. Crazy, we have a pattern here at 38-41-1. But then the Bull is like 9 behind Madden at 29-50-1.
Madden's low-key still in it.
Facts. It's kind of crazy.
Just needs a good week.
Alright, let's see. What happened this week? Let's see. The Colts and Broncos had the worst game of the year. No cap.
I once again predict another Thursday night stinker. I voiced my displeasure beforehand, and boy, was I right. Giants beat the Packers in London.
Upset the Packers in London. That's
Isn't it?
crazy. Steven's Frauds of the Week hit.
Is Steven's Frauds of the Week better than Isaiah's Guarantees?
Yeah,
Right.
by a lot.
Is that Steven hit 2? Well, Steven started it late, but he had 2, and Isaiah has...
You know, I'm using all of my power to help my team. You know, I'm not just supporting other teams and trying to bring up other teams like other people, you know. I'm trying to get my team to win.
Yeah.
Silly me. Won't happen again.
The Lions, who had the number 1 scoring offense, get shut out by the Patriots.
Yeah, I was wrong about that one.
29-0.
Bailey's happy.
He might be zapping his way into the starting quarterback position.
Mac Jones, Carolina?
Ooh. Speaking of that, they fire Matt Rule.
Yes.
Yeah. Was not having a good go of it. Did you guys see McCaffrey is like being shopped around, apparently?
I saw a rumor the Bills were going for him, but then I saw that thankfully get shut down. It's just a rumor.
I saw something about Philly.
Yeah, I saw McCaffrey being shopped to the Bills. I also saw Barkley getting shopped to the Bills.
Saquon?
Yeah.
Barkley?
Yeah.
Of the 4-1 Giants?
Yep.
Leader of the team?
Yep.
Doing everything for them?
Exactly.
Saquon Barkley they're going to trade?
Not do that.
Yeah, they probably should.
Of all years to trade Saquon.
Yeah.
If y'all didn't know, we went to the Bills game. Cried. And I thought the whole idea of the mystery stuff, mystery gifts, are pretty cool. I think Pittsburgh should do that.
It was like a raffle thing.
No, it's like you buy a gift, like it's like you can either buy like a helmet or something out of a bag. The helmets were like $250 and the bags were like $40, I want to say. And you would either get equal value or more than value in the bag.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is that what the guys next to you bought?
Yeah, they bought the helmets. Then actually, when I was going down, people behind Tony, they bought a helmet. It was Stephon Diggs, and I think Stephon Diggs is like. They were making it sound like it was like a G.
Like a grand?
Yeah.
Wait, is it like a game worn helmet? Or like
Yeah, it
just
sounded like it was.
personalized?
I don't think it was, bro.
'Cause,
Like,
I
it
mean,
looked
they
like a
all-
premium helmet. I think it was just signed.
Oh, a sign, yeah. Yeah. If Boswell hits those 2 field goals, the Bills probably put up 60 on us. Because like they didn't even do anything in the second half. But like if we would have scored, they'd probably been like, all right, let's just, add on to this lead, cover the spread.
Yeah.
Like they could have played fucking. It's too bad Mitch came to the Steelers. Because he would have got a lot of playtime last week.
Yeah.
They could have took Josh Allen out in the first quarter.
That's why I said the guys in front of us, like, bro, like, there's pretty backups in at this point, bro. Like, second quarter, I'm like, just put them in.
Like it was over, bro.
Yeah, it was there when we fucking gave up a 98-yard touchdown, bro.
That set the tone.
He just kept going.
38-3. Steelers are not in a good spot.
If we get the number 1 pick, I'm gonna turn it into Mel fucking Kiper. I'm going to know every single prospect.
Yeah.
The Chargers and Browns had a weird game.
Yeah.
Chargers sneak away with a W. They're looking kind of fraudish. They didn't have Mike Evans, Keenan Allen. But the Browns low-key looking like better than I thought.
Yeah.
Without Watson.
Texans beat the Jaguars. I was surprised at that because, like, the Jaguars seemed aight up until this point. Like, I thought they'd at least be able to beat the Texans there, but guess not. Texans have won the last, like, 8 or something against the Jags.
Why? I'm so sick of this division. Why does every team in this division have that stat?
I don't know.
Like, the Texans have beat the Jaguars the last 10 times, but the Jaguars have beat the Colts the last 10 times, but the Titans have beat the Colts. Like,
Yeah.
it just doesn't make... I'm so sick of this place. All 4 of these teams were, it didn't surprise, or it surprised me. Like, why did it surprise you, Brenden? Like, who knows what to pick with these games? All 4 of these teams on any given Sunday, they can look like the best team in the league.
Or the worst.
Yes.
The Buccaneers beat the Falcons, but the Falcons do once again enough to cover the spread. Steelers, of course, we already talked about that. The Jets upset the Dolphins, but Teddy Bridgewater got hurt as well. It was Skylar Thompson.
For who?
For
the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Jesus. Is he out still?
I think he's out.
He's out for like 3 more weeks, I think.
Yo, the NFL is so crazy. Because, like, they were just letting him play. Like, he was fine. He was game ready. Now he, like, unbelievable, man. Don't run.
Brees Hall got a good one. Good game. Vikings beat the Bears. Titans beat the Commanders.
Wow, Usain Bolt over here. Set a new world record.
I mean,
for that.
it's what is it? A Vikings and Bears game, 29-21 or 22. Like, what's there to say? Good job.
Kirk was dealing, bro. 4-1.
I wish we could play the Bears Mickey Mouse schedule.
Okay. We played the Jets.
The Saints beat the Seahawks with Taysom Hill getting like 3 rushing touchdowns. 4, actually, I think. 3. 39-32. That was a high-scoring one. 49ers beat the Panthers. Matt Rule is fired. Eagles and
Baker's
Cardinals. Baker is doubtful as well.
Baker is out of the team with a sore ankle. According, like, if the Panthers doctors, like, this dude has a torn MCL, like, he's done.
Really?
according to them, that's what they're telling the coach. Like, hey, coach, I don't think he can play. Baker's like sitting there like doing jumping jacks, like, I'm good. I swear I'm healthy. Like, you're hurt, aren't you? I swear you're hurt. Go get Cam back.
Eagles and Cardinals, 20-17. Eagles win that, can remain undefeated. Cooper Rush gets it done again against the Rams, 22-10. Rams, what is happening? Lamar has a game-winning drive, touchdown, 19-17 against the Bengals.
Wait, he had a game. I thought Tucker had a game winner.
I thought someone said, I was like half asleep in the car.
I'm pretty sure Tucker hit like a 58-yard game winner.
Yeah.
He doesn't need any praise, but, you know.
He gets enough.
Yeah, we know, Justin. You're so fucking good. Congrats.
And then the Chiefs beat the Raiders. And Devontae Adams pushes a cameraman.
You know what?
What?
I was watching that game, right?
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Begrudgingly, because I'm not gonna lie, I was sick as fuck yesterday. But I was watching that game. And let me tell you, I learned more in 5 minutes watching that game than I learned in 22 years of being a Steelers fan. Like, man, it was crazy. I really thought Juju was the one.
Alright, that is what happened week 5. Let's move on to week 6.
Jesus.
First up, Thursday night football. The Commanders at the Bears.
Brenden. Can we address this?
Address what?
The absolute fuckery that they're putting on Thursday nights. Who the hell picked this?
Yeah, I don't know.
For what? Name one reason. You're telling me we're about to watch Carson Wentz, get his career back on track? Or Justin Fields rise to stardom? Justin Fields playing great. Carson Wentz is playing exactly like Carson Wentz. Like, why do we need to see this collide?
I don't know. This is bad.
They keep doing this with Thursdays. Like, I don't like. How hard is it? There's a 4:00 game that I'm very upset about being a 4:00 game. Like, I don't understand how the 4:00 game isn't the Thursday game or a different time. But like, we have the Bears and football. Are you kidding me? Preseason, this wasn't a good game. 5 years ago, this wasn't a good game. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess every team will have one. Every team has to get one. At least put them up with like a good, good team. I apologize to the fan bases though of these teams.
Yeah, we all go through it though. I'm sure some people weren't happy to see Steelers and Browns on Thursday night a couple weeks ago. But
that's at least a divisional game.
That is true.
This is a coin flip.
This is random coin flip. I am going with the Commanders. I really don't have too much reasoning, honestly. I could see either team winning this. I just think the Commanders do more and get more done. I think technically they are the worst team, but going into the season, I thought they were going to be the better team. So here's one of my upsets of the week.
Going with the Bears.
I am going to take the Bear as well. Sorry.
Steven is going with the Commanders. the Bulls going with the Commanders as well. But Madden's going with the Bears, and their score is 21-20. A 1-point game. So already we're quite split. Next up, moving on to the 1 o'clock games, we have the Ravens at the Giants. Give me the Ravens. Giants are playing good, but Ravens are also playing good. I think they will be able to beat the Giants.
Well, give me the Ravens.
I'm going to take the Ravens as well. But if the Giants do win this, that's interesting. They're probably going to... you go 5-1,
if the Giants win next week, Steven's going to have to do Fraud of the Week.
Might have to. But, I think if they win next week, I think they'll be at least in contention for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because, their division is kind of spooky. But that'd be something. I am going to take the Ravens, though. Shout out to the Giants, however. You guys still stink.
Steven is going with the Giants. Just as an upset. This isn't the frauds of the week yet. But he is going with the Giants. The Bulls going with the Ravens. Madden is also going with the Ravens. Their score is 31-17. Steven, Giants helped him out last week. He's sticking with it. We'll see if it pays off. Alright, next up we have the Jaguars at the Colts. Like we just kind of got done saying, AFC South, anything can happen. I'm going with the Colts. Yeah, I just don't think the Jags are going to sweep the Colts. But they could.
Going with the Jaguars.
I'm going to take the Colts as well, but like Brenden said, anything can happen. I don't know. The Jaguars could win this.
Steven's going with the Colts. The Bulls going with the Colts. And Madden is also going with the Colts. And their score is 28-24.
I'm the only one?
You are the only one.
I don't see why the Jags can't win this game.
I said I'm just taking the Colts just cause I don't know, them getting swept is kind of crazy, but the Jags could easily win this. It's kind of a 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't happen to be that way in the predictions.
50-50 ball. Who's coming down with it?
Not Chase Claypool.
Next up, we have the Patriots at the Browns. Give me the Patriots. This is another, technically an upset. But I think this game really could go either way. The Browns have looked a bit better. The Patriots, their defense is doing its thing. And offense is helping them. Kind of wish I what I want the Steelers to be, but with all these injuries, no Watt, and just everyone playing bad, it's just not happening. But yeah, I'm going with the Patriots to beat the Browns.
I'm going with the Browns.
I am taking the Patriots.
Steven is taking the Patriots. Jimmy, another point opportunity.
Hell, I'm either gonna fucking ball out this week or suck dick this week. Which one am I gonna do?
Or you could split.
Split.
Bulls going with the Browns. Madden is also going with the Browns. Their score is 42-13. Big boy points. Alright, next up we have the Bengals at the Saints. I'm going with the Bengals. I think they're gonna win. The Bengals are just like losing too many games from like the hype they had going in. I think they need like a win like this. The Saints are good, like or at least decent, but I think they're definitely beatable for the Bengals. Especially with like Kamara, Michael Thomas being either injured or banged up, and Jameis Winston, is he returning yet or not? I don't know. Lots of injuries for the starting 3 positions on this Saints offense, but yeah, I'm going with the Bengals.
I'm going with the Bengals.
I'm taking the Bengals as well. Are they already frauds?
They might be.
What's good with their O-line?
I don't know.
I thought
Everyone's saying because they're still new to each other, but I don't know about that.
that's crazy.
How much time do they need? Just block.
Oh, they do more than that, Brenden.
Well, like they need to like.
Who else is gonna wear number 76?
I know I'm not roasting an alignment. I'm just saying, like, how much chemistry do you need? Like, get the whole off season, like, block with each other.
Well, it's called an O-line, not an O line. Like they're all one, Brenden. You see?
They're SpaghettiOs.
They need a camping trip. That's what they need.
You need a camp.
They need to keep playing like this for us to play them.
Facts. They need a trip on the banana boat.
Yeah.
Steven's going with the Saints. The Bulls going with the Bengals. Madden's going with the Saints, and once again, I think they have Drew Brees there because their score is 45-10.
Saints might go all the way in that.
Yeah, they were lots of points. Alright, next up, it is our team, our game. The Buccaneers at the Steelers.
That's at?
Yeah.
So, like, we're playing in Hines or Creature?
It is home, yes.
Still haven't gotten a win there.
Yeah, I'm going with the Buccaneers. I just can't pick the Steelers yet.
You're gonna go to the Bucks.
I'm going with the Bucks as well. I hope we win. I've picked us in a lot of these games. I'm trying the old flipperoo. But it's not looking good.
We're really pulling out all the stops to get the Steelers back going. Because Steven is going to pick the Steelers because the Bucks are the frauds of the week.
Nice.
So the Isaiah guarantee didn't work. Maybe the frauds of the week will work.
Low key, they did only win that game because of the penalty last week.
Yeah.
That's the second time, right? This season.
With the Bucks?
Yeah, I think they only won 2 games with penalties.
Yeah, I mean they're not as good as they once were. Like,
yeah, like they're not.
A competent team can win this game, but like we're not even there yet. Like we're at square one. Like a team in like square 5 or 6 could maybe compete, But like we're at 1 right now. Like we haven't scored a touchdown in a while.
Yeah, it's just. I hope we win, but it's not looking good. The Bulls going with the Buccaneers. Madden is also going with the Buccaneers, and they have an unfortunate realistic score, 35-10.
If we get beat like that again, I'm not watching. I can't keep watching that because like they're all at like 1 o'clock too. There's like 100 other games.
Yeah.
Come on, bruh. Do something.
Like, please. I want to see Kenny's first passing touchdown. The hope when I was in the stadium, my want was like slowly going. Like at first, like, all right, let's get this win. Oh, all right, let's start looking decent. Oh, all right, let's get a touchdown. Let's have Kenny make just one lit play. Like,
Damn.
all right, next up, we have the 49ers at the Falcons. I'm going with the 49ers. But I think the Falcons will cover the spread as they've been doing all season long so far.
I got the 49ers.
I'm going with the 49ers as well.
Also, real quick, what's up with the Falcons? Like, they've been putting up a lot of points. Is maybe they're not that bad?
They're better than expected, but still not good enough to, like, win.
Yeah, they're like...
That's my question, Brenden.
He's having a good run. I wanted him over Mitch. That counts. I didn't really want him, but...
Steven is going with the 49ers. The Bull is going with the Falcons. And Madden is going with the 49ers. And their score is 31-7.
Nice.
That is not covering the spread. Alright, next up we have the Jets at the Packers. I'm going with the Packers, like the Chargers earlier this season when they lost to the Texans and then played the Jaguars. Like, you can't drop back-to-back games between Texans and Jaguars or other way around or whatever. They can't lose back-to-back to two New York football teams that aren't the Bills. The Packers have to win this one, right? Right? I'm going with the Packers.
Jets, Jets. Fraud of the Packers. Let's go, Jets. Honestly, if I lose big this week, I don't give a fuck, so I'll be sad, but...
Unfortunately, I'm going to be taking the Jets, too.
Ooh.
Packers frauds?
Steven's...
Just steer clear for right now.
Steven's going with the Packers. The Bulls going with the Jets. Madden is going with the Packers, and their score is 31-21. So we got another splitty-witty there.
I just threw on the Jets. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable.
All right, next up we have the Vikings at the Dolphins. No Tua, no Teddy, no win. I'm going with the Vikings.
Vikings, sadly.
It's crazy that you said that. I'm going to be taking the Vikings. And not only am I going to take the Vikings,
Ooh.
I'm going to guarantee that the Vikings win. Because there's nobody's playing for the Dolphins at quarterback. This is the safest pick. I need one. And I know Kirk Cousins got me. What time is this game at?
1.
1. Come on. 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins. Come on. Are they in Miami?
Yeah.
Oh, see, he's been in the sun. He's got his tan on. Bro. Oh, yeah. Yeah, give me that. Give me the Vikings all day. Guaranteed. 1-6 or 1-5 coming soon.
Steven's taking the Dolphins.
Always got to be a hater.
I don't think he knows about the injuries. But or maybe Skylar Thompson goes off. Or maybe Teddy Bridgewater can come back. I don't know. But regardless.
Now, the Dolphins don't bring players back like that aren't ready. They're normally pretty good about that.
You're right.
Yep.
Definitely don't kill their players like that. Bulls going with the Dolphins. Madden's taking the Vikings. Scores 34-31. Alright, next up we have the Panthers at the Rams. And no cap, I contemplated taking the Panthers because there's sometimes every time a coach is fired, there's like hype around the team. They seem to rally, but there's no Baker. The Rams just really need to they need a win too, and they should be better. So I'm going with the Rams.
Yeah, I go with the Rams.
I am taking the Rams as well.
Steven is also going with the Rams. The Bull is going with the Rams. And Madden. Oh, we're moving on to the 4 o'clock games, by the way. Madden's going with the Panthers. And their score's 21-7.
Yo, let's be honest. Has Baker Mayfield gotten a real shot?
No.
To be a quarterback?
Hey.
Well, healthy or unhealthy? It matters.
It doesn't either. I'm just saying, since he got into the league, has anyone really ever believed in him?
When he beat the Steelers in the playoffs.
Progressive sure did.
I mean, listen, he's only gotten, I think, 5 seasons, right? I think he's only played in 100 games. I think you just gotta get a chance, you know?
You just gotta get a chance.
Give him a shot, the Panthers, they let him play 4 games, and he stunk in all of them. That's no sample size.
Can even be his former team that did him dirty. All right, next up we have the Cardinals at the Seahawks. I'm gonna take the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Let me get the Seahawks.
Steven's going with the Cardinals. The Bulls going with the Cardinals. And Madden's also going with the Cardinals. Their score's 31-14.
So I'm the only one on the Seahawks?
Yeah. Only one on the Geno Smith.
They wrote me off. I didn't write back, though.
Alright, next up we have the Bills at the Chiefs.
4 o'clock game, by the way.
I saw something for this. Apparently, it's because of CBS. Maybe.
What? That they really wanted it?
Yeah.
Yo, NFL.
I don't know if that's true or not, but
let's be honest. What does CBS have? Soap operas?
I don't.
I feel like they could get outbid. We can't be pulling this stuff. Bills and Chiefs needs to be a primetime game. I don't. What are we talking? After the shit that happened, are you kidding me? This shit is happening in the sunlight. Are you serious? That doesn't make sense. But we got the Bears and I just don't get it, man. There are going to be some people who won't be able to watch this game.
Yeah.
Because there's 4 different... this should be shown on every TV, but, who knows? If you live in fucking Arizona, they might be showing the Cardinals game.
I am going with the Bills. I think there's just too much, talk about revenge and vengeance wanted from them from the last playoff game. And maybe because I saw firsthand how good they are, but they do seem slightly better. Even though these are two of the best teams in the AFC, I just think the Bills are more complete. So give me the Bills.
Give me the Bills.
I'm going to take the Bills as well. If the Chiefs don't manage to make it close, I think it's a wrap for the AFC. If the Bills just destroy them too, who else is going to beat them?
Yeah. Steven is going with the Bills. The Bull is going with the Bills. It took a while, but for the first time today, I believe, we are all in on some. We are all in on the Bills. Madden's going with the Bills, but they have it a big defensive game. Their score is 17-14.
About that.
I think it's going to be the opposite.
Way.
All right, next up we have Sunday Night Football. A very, very interesting game. The Cowboys at the Eagles. NFC East divisional rivalry. Undefeated Cooper Rush against the undefeated Eagles. Something's got to give here. I haven't picked Cooper Rush yet, and he's made me pay every week. But I haven't picked against the Eagles yet, and they've rewarded me every week. So this is a tough one. However, I have to go with the Eagles here. I think this is finally, I literally say this over, I think this is finally the Cooper Rush L. I just think the Eagles are a really good team. And I think they'll beat the Cowboys, but this one could go either way.
I have the Eagles.
I'm going to take the Eagles too because the Cowboys do not want to win this game. No cap. Because if they win this game, you gotta ride Coop until you can't. Like,
Yeah.
how do you bench him at that point? Like, and if you don't, like, if you take Cooper, if Cooper wins this game, if they win this game, and then like next week Dak comes back and he loses, it's over. Like, the team is gone. Like, it's Nick Foles, Carson Wentz. It's over. Everybody's gonna be like, yeah, let's put Coop back in. Maybe not even from the team, but like that's all you're gonna hear. And it sure seems like the Cowboys are like having fun with Coop. Like, it seems like they're, all in still. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Eagles. But it has been a great run for Cooper. Could be a starting quarterback next year, maybe. Who knows? Not of the Cowboys, but of like a different team.
Yeah. Steven's going with the Cowboys. The Bulls going with the Cowboys. And Madden is also going with the Cowboys. And their score is 36-31. Alright, last up here, we have Monday Night Football. The Broncos at the Chargers. Another AFC West rivalry that unfortunately could be a mid-off. However, the Chargers seem like a little bit better to me. I'm going with the Chargers. They're also at home, and I think the AFC West has been winning at home recently. So I'm going Chargers.
Oh, yeah. Chargers 110%.
I am going to take the Chargers as well. The Broncos should be banned from any primetime games for a while after their performance. But yeah, the Chargers, they both need this win, low-key, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the Chargers are looking a little better.
Instead of the Broncos getting banned, they have like 3 more coming up.
Yeah.
Steven is going with the Chargers. The Bull is going with the Chargers. And we are all in on the Chargers. Madden has the Chargers. Their score is 32-28. And with this week, it's the first week, the start of the bye weeks. The Texans, Lions, Raiders, and Titans are all on their bye week. Alright, guys, that is going to do it for us. If you want to see how we did with these predictions, make sure you tune in next week for our Week 7 game predictions, like we did with Week 5 this week. We'll do with Week 6 next week. Go over the predictions, go over our record, what changed, if there's any lead changes, how we did.
Why are you hating?
And
That's crazy, because I'm the only one in the league.
I'm saying
that's a direct shot.
No. I'm just saying. I mean like position change. Fine, position. If there's any position changes, that means third, second, third. Hey, you happy now? If there's
that's crazy.
If there's any position changes, because I'm coming for that first spot. And,
oh wow.
And then we'll predict the week 7 games. But for now, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. You know it's always up to you. And we'll see you guys in the next video, which of me or us. Goodbye.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning.